Hi everyone, my name's Abby. I'm with CIS Abroad. So I'm taking over today, and this is just a session so people can ask questions if they have any. I also have some of my friends here, and I'll show that.
Hi everyone, my name's Emma Bidwell. I'm from New Hampshire, from Colby Sawyer College. I'm going to pass you along.
Hello, my name is Grace Burkhart. I am from Indiana and Valparaiso University.
Hi, I'm Victoria Crowley. I'm from Massachusetts, and I go to Hofstra.
Okay, so I guess we'll go into the first question. So first question I have is, what made you want to study abroad? Personally, for me, hi John again. Personally, I've always wanted to travel and go abroad, and so I feel like this opportunity would just made it easier, and it was a lot more affordable for me. So it was pretty much a life goal of mine. We're gonna go to Emma now.
Okay guys, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what Abby said, it's always been a dream of mine to travel, and this just worked out so perfectly.
And see other places that I've never seen before.
Exactly, it gives us a chance to go around, just get a feel of the land in a long time.
Our next question goes right into travel. It's, where do you want to travel and why? So personally, I want to go to Denmark and the UK. Although I am Irish American, I am a good portion of Danish. I don't look it because I'm not blonde and blue eyes, but I've always wanted to go to UK, mainly just because of my family's descended from there. I just want to explore. We're gonna go to the group over here, see what they have to say.
All right, group. What do you have to say? Anywhere in specific?
Italy. London.
I'll go wherever. I want to see it all.
Mm-hmm.
True, every country.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Europe, just travel around.
Yep.
All right. Our next question is, what is your favorite thing about Ireland so far? Honestly, I love the scenery. I feel like it's not as urbanized as it is in the States. And so we have ample opportunity to travel because we can take trains and buses, and we can always see the scenery wherever we go. I will have to say Galway is probably my favorite city.
Yeah, it's super green over here. Everything's really beautiful no matter what the season is.
It rains a lot.
It does rain a lot, yes.
Unexpectedly.
Bring your rain boots.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's beautiful, and there's so many different places that it's so easy to travel to just in Ireland. You can take an hour and a half bus ride and be at the coast and see the gorgeous Atlantic Ocean. I love
Exactly.
So the next question I have is, do you like the food? I do love potatoes. So potatoes is a staple, I've noticed.
Definitely potatoes. Meat and potatoes.
And the food's really good, but also I just love the atmosphere of going to a pub in the city or whatever, because it looks like a little living room kind of too.
Yeah,
it's
very homey.
Yeah, it's very homey, and it's fun just get a meal and talk with friends and be in that type of atmosphere. I really enjoy that.
Even if you don't drink.
Yeah.
So going on to our next question is, have you experienced any homesickness, and how do you combat it? Personally, I have. I really miss my family and my friends back home, especially my pets. Especially my pets. You can ask them. I've showed them so many pictures of my cat and my dog. So I have taken a lot of the opportunities here. I currently play rugby on the rugby team at University of Limerick, and I use that as a way to meet new people and really just take the time to not sit in my room alone, or honestly, I feel like keeping myself busy is an easy way to not feel homesick.
That's definitely true. We do our family dinners. Yeah. So we do Taco Tuesday. Yep. We all get together, we make sure we're not alone, and we just have fun and laugh.
And it's good to also keep in touch with people from home, like your parents and your friends and everything.
Video chat is your friend, for definitely. Sure.
All right, so next question I have is, what does your schedule look like in a week? So I found that my schedule is a lot less hectic over here. Mainly for the fact is that I'm taking like a little bit less classes, or well, they don't meet as much as they do in the States. So each class, honestly, like one of my classes is just a 2-hour lecture once a week, every Monday. And then like some of my other classes, only one of my classes has a tutorial. And a tutorial really is a smaller atmosphere where students meet together and they ask questions that they might not be able to ask in the lecture, because the lecture hall has like 100 to 200 kids in it, quite possibly. So I feel like I have a lot of time to spend either traveling, studying, or pretty much just exploring the city in general. I honestly have 2 days off in the middle of the week. On Monday I have 2 classes, and then Thursday and Friday I have 1 class, and then Thursday I have a tutorial as well.
Yeah, everything's really self-guided. There's a lot of reading, little bit of class time. So like she had mentioned earlier, you have a lecture, which is usually 1 or 2 hours, where you sit and you listen to the lecturer and you get all the information. And then you have what's called a tutorial, where you go for maybe an hour or 2 and you do more smaller group work, like just regular classwork like you would do at a smaller college in the US. That just really gives a good like understanding, and you do projects and more smaller assignments, but it's really nice. There is a lack of assignments, I have noticed.
Yeah, one of my classes is 100% test at the end of the semester. So if you fail that test, you're screwed.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's nice because you're not spending all your time doing homework either.
Yeah, not a lot of busy work.
It's not a lot of busy work, which I've quite enjoyed.
Yeah, but there's a lot of reading, so you're still working on those classes. But it is good. We'll see how it all ends up and if we like it better or not. I hope it goes well.
Oh, we got a question. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the question. It says, is there some aspect of the experience that has been surprising to you? Something you hadn't experienced before going abroad? You know what I've really noticed, in that like all of us talk about all the time, is not really like the driving on the opposite side of the road, but people walking on the sidewalks. So I've always, it's such a small little thing that I've taken for granted, but everyone I've noticed in the state tends to stay on one side. And walking throughout campus, throughout towns, I've noticed that there's no set side that people walk on. But that's just a very small thing in comparison to everything else. I honestly hadn't expected that it would rain as much as it does. I did not bring rain boots, and I had to buy some when I got here.
The rain, though, it'll rain for like 10 minutes, and then it'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not terrible. But surprising thing, I guess this is the first time I've traveled by myself. And so just learning how to, like, navigate buses and planes and trains and everything else, it kind of surprised me how easy it was to learn. I guess I was worried for that, but
My thing was the food. I've noticed that like a lot of the things that we take for granted in America, they don't have here, or they have like other brands, and the food here is a lot healthier, so it doesn't taste the same, which is probably better for us, but
Yeah, there's a lack of sugar in all their food.
yeah, it's very healthy
Yeah.
here.
Going back to like the classes, the grading is so different. Like, we haven't really figured it out yet. I did get 1 mark back on an assignment and I got a 65, but I guess that's the equivalent to a B, which was so surprising.
Yeah, and one of my classes is 75 is an A,
Yeah.
which is so weird.
And to technically fail, you have to get 30% or less. So that's crazy to me.
We could answer anything. Yeah, how to travel around. I've done so much walking.
Yes.
So much walking.
Lots of walking.
I know you can't see them, but they're all laughing because we underestimated the amount of walking we had to do.
Bring good shoes.
Yep, I was just
Bring
bring good sneakers.
bring really good tennis shoes. Don't bring brand new shoes they haven't broken in yet. or at least don't take them out when you know you're going to go out on town, because you're going to get blisters. I have some blisters. It was not good. So the next question on my list was, how has living abroad been? It's a very new experience for me, personally. I've never even left the country. I went to Canada for like 30 minutes when I was younger, but I've been told it doesn't count. If you can't hear them laughing. So especially like living on my own, I have never like lived on a campus before. I would commute. So living with other people that I don't know is a very new experience for me. And I feel like it's something that I should experience as a college student. And honestly, it's a really good experience. It's a lot of learning about myself, about how I need to treat other people, or how it is to live with other people, especially because some people live differently than I do. Like, especially the Irish students. There's nothing really different, but I've noticed they do a lot more of like going out, and as they call, they like to be a lot more social. And me personally, I like to stay at home. So I feel like I've had to get out of my comfort zone for this. How has living abroad been?
Oh,
Well, we have our own bathrooms and showers in our room,
That is
which
nice.
is very nice.
Yeah.
So we don't have to share that with a group of people.
It's a lot about learning about yourself and about how you adapt to change too. And that's a really important thing to know just personally.
yeah, you have to figure out how to grocery shop and then make food and ration and not eat everything. That's
Not
a big,
spend everything.
yes. Use your money wisely.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah. Spent way too
Lessons
much.
learned.
Yes.
My last question is if any of us have any general advice or comments for those thinking about studying abroad. So when I entered my second year of college, I did not actually have any plans to study abroad. I had a couple different options in front of me, and studying abroad seemed like the best because I was able to experience a new culture. I could put it on my resume when I go to apply for grad school and jobs, because statistics have shown that those who study abroad tend to have an easier time finding a job after they're graduated, and it looks really good. And especially for us college students that want to go to grad school, we need something to get above the others. It's very competitive. I think being open to new experiences and new ideas is a key thing to do. And before I pass it on to the group of ladies, we did get another question. It's, why did you choose CIS abroad? That's actually a really good question. I had a lot of options when picking my study abroad. What? Oh, someone specifically wants to answer it.
Okay, so I had a couple friends that I work with that went through CIS abroad, and they highly recommended it, and it has really good reviews, and we go on all the excursions, and everything is paid for, and there's always someone to talk to if you need help or anything, and they're very good programs. So if anyone is even like remotely considering study abroad, I say just do it, just go for it, because you'll love it, and it's a once in a lifetime experience that you probably never get anytime.
Yeah, my aunt works for CIS abroad, so it just was automatic. I really didn't have a choice in it. That was just who I had to go through.
And I liked being able to be part of a program too and have like a group of a support system over here. And
Different from who you go to school with.
yes. So I was able to meet new people, but also I knew like I had people there too.
Yeah, and the four of us are actually this is our normal friend group. So we all met through CIS abroad. It's a really, really good program. We all met during orientation, which was a really good orientation.
Like no one knew anyone, and now we're all really great friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, funny thing, actually Grace and I go to the same college. We both go to Valparaiso University, and Yeah, Grace just said best college. So, so when Grace and I had our meeting with our advisor at Valpo, we didn't know each other. Like 100% we didn't know each other. Even after the meeting, we really didn't seek each other out at all, which probably wasn't the best idea, to be completely honest, because like when I got here a little bit earlier, and so did she. We were both actually in Dublin at the same time, but she was with her cousin and I was with my cousin. Kind of weird, huh? So, I feel like all together we've grown and connected, and I feel like once you find your group of people here, it's a lot easier to be, can't think of the word, but it's a lot easier for you to be here. But, yeah.
Hi, how are you?
One of my roommates just walked in.
I'm Ashley, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay, but I specifically chose CIS abroad because, like I was saying, I had a lot of options at my school. I could actually go through my school and study at a couple colleges in several different countries, but I liked how informative and how much CIS really assisted me while I was going through the application process. And I just liked the fact that there was so many opportunities for support. Like our on-site director, John, he's amazing.
Love him.
Yeah. The general consensus here is that we love him. He's great.
Yay, John, if you're still watching.
Yeah. Yeah. So John is so nice. So helpful. Yeah,
He helps
so
us
helpful.
all the time, our WhatsApp group.
Yeah, he's really on top of communicating with us, and it's really nice. Even though we don't necessarily communicate back, but he knows we're getting his messages. Yeah, he's still here.
Yay!
Yeah, so John's actually he's made the experience so worthwhile, because the second day we got here, we went on a little excursion into town, and he showed us around where we need to go, what buses to take. He gave us a really good guideline of how to get around and how to function in the country.
Stores.
Yeah, grocery stores especially.
Good places to eat.
Good places to eat. If you can't hear her. But I think the best thing he showed us was pennies.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we've gone there a little bit too much, spent a little bit too much money there. I've noticed that, what?
What is
Oh, the question is, what is pennies? So, if you think about Forever 21, and you take that general concept and apply it to European standards
and reduce the price?
and reduce the price, it's great. You can find pretty much everything there. It's kind of like TJ Maxx, just cheaper. So we got a lot of our stuff there that we needed for sheets, pillows if we needed it, if we wanted it really, because the school provides some bed linen for us. I honestly feel like CAS has really helped us acclimate to the environment. One of my roommates, when she arrived the same day as I did, I was asleep. I was knocked out. I met her the next morning before we went on this day trip, and I asked if her group was doing anything, and she said, yeah, no, my group doesn't actually arrive until the end of the week. And so she had to learn how to navigate everything by herself, which I feel like CIS made it very easy and awesome, really, because John specifically shows us around, and I feel like that's probably uniform throughout all the programs. Even if you aren't looking specifically into Ireland, I feel like, and I'm pretty sure that all of the on-site directors will take you around town and show you where you need to go, what you need to do, and then pretty much, keeping in contact.
Text us all the time, weather alerts.
Yeah, especially the weather alerts. We've had a couple of windstorms in the past couple of weeks. Nothing too bad.
We have chickens.
Yeah. He also, John's such a great guy, if you can't tell. John buys us food a lot, and it's really great because at these breakfast, brunch type meetings, he checks in with us, sees how we're doing, and we actually have another one coming up this upcoming Monday. I went to the past one, and He's just so attentive to us. Bye, Ashley. Sorry, it was one of my roommates. I forgot where I was going with this. But
John.
we love John. He's awesome. So I'm going to go hand it over to the group, see if they have any general comments, advice to give everyone that's thinking about.
My advice. My advice would have to be, if you are really close with your family or if you have a boyfriend or anything, don't be afraid to do this just because you are afraid you're going to miss them. This is an amazing opportunity and you won't regret it. And it's just 4 months. It feels like a long time when you're here, but just do it. You won't regret it.
Yeah, not at all.
Anything else?
No, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah. I did clean my room.
Yeah, we can actually show you Emma's room. Yeah, she spent some time cleaning it. I feel like we should go check her room.
Why don't you show them, like, the kitchen?
I'm gonna show you my kitchen. We made our own little breakfast dinner. Oops, sorry, Victoria. We made our own little breakfast, so it's a little messy. So we have a nice stove. We have a really nice kitchen.
Yes.
From what I understand about like living on campus, a lot of people don't actually have like their own kitchen, so that's actually really, really nice. So one of my roommates brought a microwave. That was great.
Yes. That's the one thing that we don't get is a microwave.
All right, so we're gonna go to Emma's room. Yeah, we also have key cards to sign in to
Like
our
a
rooms.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Emma actually lives across from me. It was
Yes.
a bad idea on their part.
Okay.
Is your thing unlocked?
No.
And clean room. Our beds are actually really big. Especially, I got a brand new bed, so it's great. I sleep very well on it. And Emma stole my duvet, but it's okay. So this is the bed. Are you sure in the bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Big bed.
And then Emma's room is laid out a little bit different from mine. She has, I feel like, a little bit more storage, but her room is, I think, a little smaller, maybe. So we have a very big.
All my notes.
Yeah, she has a very big bed. I have a big bed too.
All of our beds aren't that big. That's only my bed.
Double
And
bed.
my bed.
It's very big.
So I feel like they give us a lot of study space.
Yes.
And definitely it's a lot bigger than I'm used to. I have a little tiny desk at home. Now I'm going to show you the bathroom. My bathroom is small. Hers is bigger than mine. Oh, I forgot. The lights are on the outside. Lights are on the outside.
For like 20 seconds.
Yeah. So this is her bathroom. It is relatively clean, cleaner than mine. And so the showers. I'm going in the shower.
Okay.
I have socks on. It's okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. So I'd say the one bad thing is that the showers are really small. Oh, my socks wet. The showers are really small. That's the one bad thing. See, I'm like arm to arm. Okay, well now my sock is wet. Oh, I'm gonna show you the big long hallway she has. So hers is laid out a little bit different. We actually have a question, guys. It's what classes are you taking?
So, I think we're all taking a mix of classes that contribute to our major and those that are more like Irish culture classes. So for me, I'm taking a food chemistry course because that's my major. And then I'm also taking a Celtic civilization course and an Irish history course. So I get to learn more about the city. Oh, and I'm also taking what's called a practicum. And essentially me and a group of 30 other students go out into the city of Limerick and do volunteer service. And it's a really cool way to learn about, like, to actually like interact with like the Irish people too and the city and learn more about the place that I'm living for 4 months. And it counts for credit too, which is pretty amazing.
I am doing the general study abroad classes. I'm taking 3 Irish history classes and then a political and government class that transfers back over.
I'm taking all required classes because I'm a triple major and don't have room to take any electives. But that's just me.
A little crazy. So I personally am Emma, Grace, and we have a couple classes together. I have 3 classes with Emma and 2 with Grace. Yeah, do we have 2? Yeah, we have 2. Yeah, so I'm taking a psychology class. Yeah, poor Victoria. She has to take all required classes. So I'm taking a psychology class for my major, and then I'm taking Celtic Civ with both Grace and Emma, and then I'm taking Game of Thrones. Games of Thrones, it's not Game of Thrones. I was so disappointed, but not. It's okay. It's really interesting. I really did think it was about the TV show. I'm not going to lie. And then I'm taking from Kingdom Republic, which is just another Irish history class. So we're going to go back to the tour. So this is Emma's kitchen. It's actually different from how mine is laid out. She has more of a galley style, I think it is. And then her roommates also brought microwave. There's also some cookies, which that's nice. Sorry. And then hers is like, mine was more open. We also have balconies. Okay, I'm afraid of heights, but we're gonna go out there. So this is actually our house, like the village. They're called villages. We are currently on the 3rd floor. There's a ground floor, then a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd.
So we're on the 4th floor if
Really?
you are in America.
Yeah. So the city is all the way out there where those lights are. And then this black area right here is the River Shannon that you can't really see because it's dark. Yeah, I would have to say, like, if you're ever thinking about studying abroad, just do it. We've reiterated it so many times. I can't really think of anything other than I've already said to say as a final comment. So I think you just need to be open to everything. Doesn't matter, like, where you're from, what you want to do. You just need to be open because things won't exactly, like, go as planned as you want it to be. Found that out real quick.
I guess Ireland too as a country to study abroad, and it's really amazing. So I highly recommend studying in Ireland as well.
Yes, Ireland is a good center point if you want to travel. There's pretty cheap flights.
And everyone is really nice too.
Yes.
And they speak English.
That is good.
They have a really strong accent, but we're learning.
Everything's in Gaelic and English. Everything appears Gaelic first, and then English second. That was not something I was used to, and I was like, what is this random language that I'm reading?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, so highly
Just do
recommend.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Study abroad. With CIS abroad.
Yeah.
They're the
Yes.
best.
Woo! Bye.